My name is Cal Wodrowski and this is Shelly, and we are going to teach a very simple move called the gentleman's free spin. Some people call it the gentleman's brush off or the man's brush off. This is just a slight variation of the move we just taught in the previous lesson, which is the gentleman's outside turn. And we're going to start out by showing it first. It's so simple and so similar, we're probably not going to do it from two angles. We're going to do a set of basic here, and then we're going to do the man's free spin or man's brush off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so for this move, just like the last move that we taught, the lady's footwork for this move is, all she's doing is the basic footwork. So she's not changing anything. The man's footwork for this is the same as what we taught in the previous lesson. So if you want a little bit of a breakdown on how to do the gentleman's footwork for this turn, go ahead and refer to the previous lesson, which was the gentleman's outside turn. The one main thing that's different here is the signal and what we're going to do with our hand. So the previous turn, we talked about on the 5-6, we kind of do a signal, let the lady know something's up by bringing our arm towards our shoulder, and then we go underneath. On this move, what we're going to do is we're going to bring our hand to our side. So we're bringing it towards us but down, because we're going to take this arm and go over like this. So previous move was like this, bringing our arm this way. This one will be down, our right arm over. Some people call this move the man's or the gentleman's brush off. The idea being that you can put your hand on your side, and then as you turn, the lady can brush your hand as you go around. That's actually nice when that happens because you keep a connection there, but I guess I don't know if all women want to necessarily be brushing their arm around my body. They probably do, but I don't want to assume that. So I don't always plant their hand there as if that's what they need to do. So you can either just bring your arm like this and turn, or you can put your hand on your side, somewhere around here, gentlemen, not, anyway, and then do the turn. So we're going to just do this 2 times. Once, I'm going to put my hand on my side, and Shelly will keep that connection, and then the next time, I'm going to not do it. And I will say that when I dance with women, a lot of times I just bring my arm over. There are some women who will just, they tend to put their hand on my waist, and I like it when they do it because I know right where they're at, and it's easy, especially if we're doing fast songs. We don't lose that connection. But again, I don't necessarily do that. There's not a right and a wrong for this. So we're going to do it both ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can kind of see there that when I don't have my hand there, we kind of lose that connection, but it still works. So good. So we're going to go ahead and do that 2 times. If you want to go ahead and follow along, we're going to do it slowly. So doesn't matter, you decide if you want to put the lady's hand on the side or if you just want to have it off to your side. The main thing is that you're letting her know something's up by bringing your hand towards you, and you have it low enough that you can put this arm over when you turn. So we're going to do it 2 times. Do it however you want to do it. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, a couple things by the way. What we've taught so far in this series of lessons, we've taught the basic footwork, we taught the lady's outside turn, the lady's free spin, the gentleman's outside turn, and now we're doing the gentleman's free turn. If you know just those first 4 things we taught and maybe add on this gentleman's free turn or brush off, that's really enough turns that you could go out and dance all night practically. If you hear some songs that you like dancing to and you are comfortable with this, you don't have to learn a whole lot more. Right. We are going to be teaching a whole lot more moves, much more intermediate and advanced moves in this series, but you can enjoy dancing with just what we've taught so far. The other thing I wanted to mention is in the previous lesson, we turned on some music and practiced what we just taught. We're not going to turn on music right now and practice that. I think that's unnecessary. Instead, what we are going to do is we're going to, for people who are interested, we're going to go ahead and right now try to combine all the moves that we've done so far. And we're going to do a basic in between each one. So you don't, because I mention that because when you're doing lessons, sometimes it can be tempting. You can just stand there a minute. It can get confusing. And if you're going to do two turns, let's say you're going to do the ladies' outside turn and the ladies' free spin, you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, outside turn with a signal, and then the free spin. That would be boom, boom. That's how we do a lot of dancing. I don't do a lot of basic in between, but for the purpose of learning, we're adding a whole basic in there, and that's why I'll probably again put the words on the screen. That way you'll kind of remember. Do the move, remember to do the basic, and then signal with that basic.
Right, it gives the gentleman time during the basic to think about the next move.
Right, exactly, yeah. And if the gentleman is under a lot of pressure trying to remember all this stuff and blood is starting to come out of his nose, it gives him an opportunity to get his hanky or whatever and wipe his nose. So let's go ahead without music first. We're going to do the moves that we've taught up to this point with a basic in between. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to turn on some music. We're going to do the same thing again, the exact same thing we just did with some music. The music might be loud enough. You may not hear me counting, but you can do your own counting if that's the case. So here we go.